Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is for Haley 2024 The Movement's Government Reform Ideas. Now, this video is going to be on the rating system, specifically regarding manufacturing sector. So, manufacturing sector is going to be a huge sector within the economy, and currently, government is regulating manufacturing, how to do electrical within lamps, toasters, what's going to catch on fire, what's not going to catch on fire, what type of wires you use, manufacturing plants, whether it's making radios to making, well, we don't make too many radios anymore, but we still do some radios. Anyway, making whatever you manufacture for the safety and all that stuff. But we want to go to competitiveness on that. Let's go to this system real quick. We split all government power into 30 sectors. So the people regulating manufacturing are not the same people regulating taking care of the poor, the diplomats, the soldiers, the police, the courts, the prisons. It's not the same people regulating healthcare, banks, insurance, food, education, human resources, identity, environment, work safety, transportation, media, communication, land, water. I just went through most of them. It's highly important to understand distinct elected leaders per sector, distinct legislative bodies, distinct executive bodies, distinct judicial bodies per sector. So highly important to understand those are sectors. Then what we do is separate government from the competitive governing side. You pick your governing body, and every manufacturer picks their governing body. And if they go with too lax of standards, their standards are just so low and they're catching things on fire, they're collapsing, they're damaged, they're people getting injured, they're going to be rated low. But we don't want them just to rate themselves. They can definitely give out their own assessment, and they can fight against low ratings and low assessments. But the rating agencies are going to be independent. You're going to have 12 different ones. Everyone joins together to create a rating agency. So there's not a monopoly rating agency giving out information, because that's highly abusive, highly self-dealing. It goes into a very bad way when you do that. So it's important to understand that you gather with 5 to 15% of your fellow citizens. You have your own rating agencies, and that's real power to do real governmental things with executive, legislative, and judicial powers. When there's abuse, fraud, low integrity issues, self-dealing, and the like, the rating system can have a court system for that, but most of the court system is going to be on the regulatory side. What happens when something collapses, something's dangerous, something injures somebody, a motorbike injures somebody because of a manufacturing defect. Not necessarily they had a perfectly good motorbike and they crashed it into a wall because they were drunk. No, that's not the issue. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And where the lines are drawn are going to be from the parent sector board, which is at the top of the chart up here. That's just separating the different sectors of the economy, separate responsibilities. Then the sector is at this level, and it is monopolized governance at that level, but most things are not going to be at monopolized governance. 90% will be at the competitive governance down here, and monopolized governance is only when it becomes significant negative externalities. Now, as things are being manufactured and they pick a regulatory body, we need a set of independent rating agencies, not just one, not monopolistic, but everybody, or like a dozen different rating agencies out there, specifically given their ratings and their assessments on this. So it's from a wide variety of perspectives. So you get high quality when it's from a wide variety of perspectives, with a mandate to debate, mandate to argue between the two, all the different rating agencies to really hash out what is the truth. They don't have to agree on the best way, but with the mandate to debate, you're going to get at least a proper assessment of people steel manning everybody else's arguments, being forced to not just straw manning people's arguments and fighting against that. But certainly the CRA side, the competitive governance side, they can protect their own interests by putting out their own statements, arguing their own case. but the rating agencies giving ratings are independent bodies. That's not self-dealing or or has that what do you want to call it? Their self-interest to protect, because governing bodies want to protect their self-interest, their brand name, if you will. So then the rating agencies can get beyond that, independent, and they can assess all of them. Anyway, this something I want to show you. Okay, let's go through all the slides real quick. You can pause and read this. I got videos out on that. There's full pages on all this. You can read through this. The rating system, dealing with low integrity. There's a court system for that to deal with that. Now, the court system specifically for low integrity, the fraud, abuse, self-dealing, and the like. And but most of the other lawsuits will go through something damages somebody, manufacturing defect or whatever. That's going to go through the governing side. There's a system for that. The parent sector board is right here. And okay, just in the weeds a little bit. Just a video to place into my website. It's currently June of 2022. Should have this at the end of June, maybe July of 2022, into my website, this video. But it's highly important to go to the website to get the full rundown of the full system I have going on. Until the next video.